I'm Eve from Mystic Rainbow Tarot, and thank you for joining me today. And this is a reading on Nick Jonas and his wife Priyanka. I haven't done a reading on them before, but I have actually been to see the Jonas brothers as recently as February just gone, when they were performing at the O2 in London. And so that's quite funny, and I really did enjoy their concert. It was fantastic. So anyway, let's get the cards and see what messages we get. So I also think Priyanka, what I do know about her is she is a big film star as far as I know, and she actually is a past winner of the Miss World 2000 beauty pageant, so that's a wonderful achievement. So I'm just gonna shuffle these cards, and she certainly is very attractive, what I've seen of her. So see what Nick sees in her. So messages about Nick Jonas and his wife Priyanka. How's their relationship? Have they got a good marriage? Do they get on well? Tell us, Spirit, any messages we're allowed to know about Nick and his wife Priyanka. So I think they've only been married a couple of years, these two, so it's quite a new marriage. So Nick and his wife. So past and present about Nick and his wife, please. Messages about Nick and Priyanka. So just put some cards down and see. I don't know. I'm going to have to move these cards down a little bit so that they're in view. There's a card at the top. I don't know if it's in view. Just about, maybe at the top. So let's see what the first card is that we have. So, and the first card is manifestation. I'll just hold that up for you. It's a very bright, pretty card. So what I'm getting from the energy is Nick is the one that initially manifested their meeting. So maybe they met socially as actresses and singers move in the same circles, I feel. But what I mean is he approached her, and as we can see in this card, there's the 8 here. I don't know if you can see that here. It's just here, the number 8. And what this number 8 symbolises is something eternal, because as you can see, the girl in the card has got her eyes closed, and she looks like she's meditating on this. She's willing in a long-term relationship that would meet all her needs. So this is what this indicates. So, and also it's like the affinity symbol, because the number 8 turned on its side is in fact the affinity symbol. So this is what she was wanting, and he sort of fulfilled that need when he introduced himself to her and they linked up. So I think first of all they would have just got talking when he introduced himself. You know, they just started this as friendship, which is always the best way to go about things. And I think initially talking to each other, they found out they had a lot in common, and you know, which doesn't surprise me, because here we have the soulmate. So this was a meeting of soulmates. We have the soulmate card here, in fact. So it was kind of like a meant to be meeting. So it was no accident, although they wouldn't know that consciously. So they are soulmates who have found each other, which is lucky, because a lot of soulmates don't find each other. I feel that's why there's so many divorces these days. And anyway, you might be wondering why people are so into this meeting a soulmate, because the reason is a soulmate relationship has everything that you want and need, because it fulfills you on a soul level. And a soulmate relationship allows you to grow as people within the marriage. So from their energy, I can sense their connectedness, and that's how they feel for each other. They feel very connected at a deeper level, and this probably gave them a feeling that they'd known each other before. And the reason for this is I'm getting that they have been in a past life together, so their souls recognize each other at a much deeper unconscious level. So with these two, they are literally like the other half of each other, and that it's come together, and so it makes this whole, and it makes them feel whole when they're together, which is a lovely, comfortable feeling. And with soulmates, it's their better half usually who helps them grow or mature. But these two, they even share similar values, and they have had this sort of magnetic connection as soon as they met. And it's sort of something they wouldn't be able to describe themselves. It's a feeling, and it's this connection that makes them, you know, bond so much together. So let's see what the next card is. The next card is the commitment card. So I'll hold that where you can see it. So I feel with this card, they move very quickly towards commitment. They did have a friendship first for a while, but then once they made up their minds that they were very compatible, they moved to this commitment stage quickly, because they had this inner knowing that they are just right for each other, and soulmates do that. And they, you know, with soulmates, sometimes they don't even need words to convey their feelings, and I feel this is how it is with these two. Yeah, so they can just tell how they feel about each other, just by looking at each other. And most of the time these two get along very well, I feel. And as you can see in the card, with these two swans rubbing their heads against each other, which is lovely, and they're at peace with each other, and that's like these two. And you know, they share a lot of affection. It's a nice relationship they have. And this card is another sign with the two swans together like this, that they're in this for the long-term commitment. They're in it for the long haul, because swans stay with the same mate. So this is what they're looking to do. They're not looking to go off with other partners or anything. So the commitment is there. So, I mean, I'm not saying that these two won't have any ups and downs, and they will have arguments, because, you know, and they do, I feel. But it's nothing major, and I feel they can laugh it off, which helps, because they have this deeper knowing of, you know, there is a bigger picture, more important things, because this is a soulmate relationship. They rise above a lot of this stuff. Anyway, I do feel that Nick and Priyanka make a good couple. They seem to have a lot in common, but they also have important differences, and it's these differences that balance the relationship and bring out the best in each other. I also sense that they are still in the honeymoon phase of their marriage, and with their deep connection, they could have a very happy life together, I'm getting. So that's good news, especially as they both have very busy careers, so that proves it can be done. So with the next card, we have the Sacred Woman. So the energy of this card is about the energy of Priyanka and what she is showing women by example. So this is about females in general are not to be treated as trivial, and this is what Priyanka tries to show through her career and in films as a big star. She has shined a light that she hopes many others will follow, sending a powerful message to women to be prepared to value themselves and to go ahead with the courage, you know, to do whatever it is your heart's desire, whatever you want to do, and not let restraints of culture or dominating people suppress you. So basically do whatever your calling is, because this is in fact what she's done herself. She's broken off the chains and she's done, you know, what you know, we have a few women examples, in fact many women examples of doing great things like she has, and she wants other women not to be suppressed as she hasn't allowed herself to be. You know, as over the years, certainly years ago, women were very suppressed, and we do have equality now, but it's taken a long time, and she's very keen for women to keep pushing for equality. And you see, as this strong woman shows in the card here, this is about drawing on your inner strength. This is what this card relates to. So that's something we can all draw on. So I feel like Nick is very supportive with all this, and Priyanka's role model for women to do with feminism. So that's really a good thing. And I also feel that Nick is very supportive to Priyanka with her career as well. So let's put that down. Let's put that card back. So the next card we have is the Divine Masculine. That way you can see it. So I feel this relates to Nick here, and as you can see, he's quite strong, and it shows his strength here with the lion, and he certainly does draw on his inner strength too. So I feel together they're quite a power couple, because they have this inner strength. Coming together as soulmates makes the strength double, you know, so that's really good. So I feel this relates to Nick's energy, and he is in the process right now of creating something and putting something together, maybe songs for an album, you know, bringing a project through to its final stages. I do feel that in his energy. And I also feel that he does write and sing songs within the band that convey their feelings towards people. It's their way of expressing their feelings, which is really nice. And they have put out some very good music. So then the next two cards we have are Love and Inner Peace. So I'll try and hold these two up together. They're quite big cards. So with these two cards in the reading, I do feel that they have found true love with each other, and it is the romance of a lifetime for both of them. So that's lovely energy that they're in, which is bringing them a sense of inner peace, because they are very comfortable with each other. I do feel Nick is very caring and supportive to her, and vice versa. I just think they respect each other so much. Their relationship gives them a feeling of security, and I think this is what they both wanted initially, and they found it in each other. I see them having a very romantic relationship, and Nick feels very protective to her, you know, and that makes her feel safe, certainly within this marriage, which is a nice feeling to have. And you know, there's no rivalry or jealousy of careers. They're both very big people, but they're supporting and working it out together. They're being supportive to each other, which is lovely to see. There's no ego in the way type of thing, saying, oh, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you, I'll do better. There's none of that, which is lovely. It's unconditional love. It's soulmate love. So I just think this marriage is naturally going to work out because of this. And of course, the soulmate pairing in a relationship, you know, there's such a lot of laughter and good times ahead that I see with these two. So that's lovely. So I'm going to leave that there. And thank you for watching. And bye for now. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next reading.